I'm Dr. P. Usharani, Professor, Triple E Department, RMT Engineering College. I welcome you all for the topic 4-quadrant operation of a motor driving a hoist load, which is Unit 1 topic of Regulation 2017 Anna University Syllabus EE 8601 Solid State Drives. First, we'll see speed torque conventions. You know your torque equation, basic torque equation, T is equal to TL plus J into d omega m by dt. The drive accelerates or decelerates depending on the value of T, which is greater than or lesser than your load torque. Okay. During acceleration, your T will be greater than your TL. During deceleration, your T is less than your TL. That is energy associated with dynamic torque J into d omega m by dt as stored in the form of kinetic energy. Okay. During acceleration time. During deceleration, the dynamic torque, that is J into d omega m by dt as negative sign. The motor develops torque T and maintains the drive motion by extracting the energy from the stored kinetic energy. Okay, this is from the basic torque equation. You can say the machine accelerates or decelerates depending on the value of T, which is greater than or lesser than your TL. If you consider your speed of the rotation, the motor speed is considered positive when rotating in forward direction. Okay, generally the motor operates in two modes. Okay, one is motoring mode, other one braking mode. Okay, two modes of operation. One is motoring, other one braking. What it does in motoring mode means the motor converts electrical energy to mechanical energy. Okay, converts electrical energy to mechanical energy, which supports its motion. That time power flows from motor to load. Power flows from motor to load. In the case of mode 2, that is braking mode, the machine will work as, that is the motor will act as a generator. Okay, that means which converts mechanical energy to electrical energy. Generator converts mechanical energy to electrical energy. Okay, so which opposes the motion. So you can provide, that is the motor can provide both forward as well as braking operation for both, that is forward as well as reverse directions. Okay, so if you see your diagram, that is the torque versus omega m speed, you have 4 quadrants. Depending on the value of omega m and the torque, you can get the developed torque. You have to check the sign of the power developed in each quadrant, and depending on the sign, you are saying whether it will act as a motoring or braking operation. Okay. In the case of quadrant 1, your torque as well as omega m is positive, so your power is positive. Okay, the machine works as a motor which supply your electrical energy to mechanical energy. that is which converts your electrical energy to mechanical energy and which supports the motion. Okay, that is in quadrant 1. So this is named as forward motoring. In quadrant 2, if you see, your torque is negative, your speed is positive. If you multiply both, your power is negative sign. That means the machine works under braking operation which opposes the motion. That is here power flows from load to source. Okay, power flows from load to source. In the case of quadrant 3, if we see your direction of torque and direction of speed, both are negative, but your power is positive. That means power flows from motor to load, but in the reverse direction. So that's why reverse motoring operation. In the quadrant 4, if you consider, your torque is positive, your speed is negative. So if you multiply both torque and speed, your power is negative. So that means the power flows from load to source. That is, this time the motor operates as a generator which converts mechanical energy to electrical energy which opposes the motion. Okay, this is speed torque conventions. The same diagram only I have put in the omega m and torque in each quadrant. Okay, so in forward motoring, omega and torque is positive, power is positive, forward motoring. Second quadrant as omega is positive, torque is negative, so power is negative. The name is forward braking, power flows from load to source, load to motor. Third quadrant is reverse motoring, omega is negative, torque is negative, so power is positive. This is named as reverse motoring. In quadrant 4, reverse braking, that is omega is negative, torque is positive, your power is negative. Okay. With one example, we can explain the 4-quadrant operation of a motor driving a hoist load. Okay, you have to see the direction of motor, load torque, and the direction of speed, which will be mentioned by arrows in each quadrant. Okay, what is a hoist? You should take care. First thing, a hoist means which consists of a rope wound on a drum. Okay, which is coupled to the motor shaft. One end of the rope is tied with loaded gauge. Okay, that is fully loaded gauge or empty gauge. You can say anything. Okay, one end of the rope is tied with gauge, whether it is fully loaded or empty gauge, and other end is connected to a counterweight. So you should consider the weight of the counterweight is always higher than your empty gauge or greater than the loaded gauge. Okay, a hoist consists of a rope wound on a drum coupled to the motor shaft. Okay, the two ends of the rope you are considering now. One end of the rope is tied with a gauge. What is the purpose of this gauge? You can move upward or downward direction. That is, you are lifting material from one level to other level. Okay, other end of the rope which is having a counterweight. Here you should take care of the weight of the counterweight. You have to select in such a manner that it must be higher than your empty gauge weight and lesser than the loaded gauge weight. You can say the example as like fetching water from a well. Okay, in that way you can take an example. In quadrant 1 and 4 you can take loaded gauges considered. The speed torque characteristics for the loaded hoist is shown in quadrant 1 and quadrant 4. Okay. The load torque is the difference in the torques due to loaded hoist as well as the counterweight. If you take care the quadrant 2 and 3, the speed torque characteristics of an empty gauge. Okay, empty gauge. If you see quadrant 1, operation of a hoist, it moves upward motion. Okay, that is upward direction you are moving, which corresponds to the positive motor speed in anti-clockwise direction. Okay, in anti-clockwise direction. So this motion, how you are obtaining, if the motor produces positive torque in anti-clockwise direction equal to the load torque. So here omega as well as torque as positive, your developed power as positive. So this quadrant operation is named as forward motoring. In the case of quadrant 4, if you consider the loaded gauges lowered, that is pulling down. Okay, this is upward movement of the loaded gauge. This is downward movement of the loaded gauge, which is lowered. Here, if you consider the weight of loaded gauges higher than your empty counterweight of the rope, so it does easily come down, okay, due to its gravity itself. So you have to limit the speed of the gauge within a safe limit. So this time the motor must produce a positive torque T which opposes the load torque. Okay, so in the reverse direction, that is here your power is negative sign, so which the machine works as a generator. Okay, that is braking operation in the reverse direction which opposes the motion. In the case of quadrant 2, if you consider the empty gauges moved upward direction. Okay, here you know that you are selecting the counterweight in such a manner that it has the weight of the counterweight is higher than your empty gauge, so it is easy to pull up. Okay, so in order to safeguard the limit of the speed, you should take care of the you have to limit the speed. So the motor must produce a braking torque. Okay, must produce a braking torque in the negative direction because your power is negative, because of torque is negative. So this is named as braking operation, forward braking. Okay. In the case of quadrant 3, if you consider the empty gauges lowered, since your empty gauge weight is always lesser than your counter weight of the counterweight, the motor produces a torque in clockwise direction. Okay, so here if you take care, speed is negative, torque is negative, but power is positive. Okay, in the reverse motoring operation, reverse motoring operation. This is the 4 quadrant operation of a motor driving a hoist load. Thank you very much.